What's going on, everybody? I'm Primalliquid and happy new year, everybody. We are finally out of 2020, which, let's be honest, for a lot of people, probably not a good year. There were a few problems, like just that little worldwide pandemic. Not exactly a good thing, really, was it? But we are into a new year now, which means let's do a year in review, shall we? So I did one of these last year, and you guys seem to enjoy it. So I figured, you know what? Let's do one this year as well. So obviously, 2019 was a really good year for the channel. It's like, in fact, I've got a few statistics right here. Let's go ahead and bring them up on screen, and there we go. So back in 2019, we gained nearly 40,000 subscribers. We did lose about 6,000 though, but that's all right. And then, we ended up gaining a total of 33,000 overall across the year. So 2019, pretty good year for subs. Views, we ended up with 9.2 million views in 2019. That's a lot. And then hours watched, we had nearly 1 million hours watched with 109 million impressions, I should say, 123,000 likes and 9,301 dislikes. So 2019, we only had a total of 0.1% dislikes across all the views. That's not bad. That's not bad. So how did 2020 stack up compared to 2019? Well, before we actually look at the numbers, let's talk a little about how 2020 went, shall we? So, for me, 2020 was definitely quite a bit of a roller coaster. So, back in March, my grandma actually broke her ankle, so that was definitely quite a stressful time, given her age, the virus, and just all things like that. So I ended up taking a little bit of time off there, to make sure I can help her. She obviously had all the medical appointments about it and things like that. So, back in March, not a lot of work got done. Then I actually ended up contracting coronavirus, which not nice. I will say that it is not nice at all. And that pretty much put me on my arse for, I want to say, like 4 weeks. Like, it was the most horrible thing I've ever personally experienced. But thankfully, I had a sort of mild case, like I didn't require hospital treatment or anything like that. I was just basically bedridden for quite a while. To me though, like, what got me the worst was definitely the after effects. Like, I ended up dealing with the after effects of the virus long after I actually got rid of the virus. So for me, 2020 personally was pretty bad, to be fair. Like, it wasn't that nice of an experience. And then of course, come June, my grandma was rushed into hospital with a severe kidney infection. So again, more horrible news. 2020 really put my family through the ringer, to say the least. But thankfully, she made her recovery. She's all right. She's still having some medical appointments just to make sure that the infection's completely cleared up and things like that. But thankfully, we made it through 2020, all being well. Now though, 2020 has finished, which means let's take a look at some of the highlights, shall we? So obviously we did have more overpowered videos, we had more challenge videos, and not only that, my Final Fantasy X overpowered video is so close to 1 million views. It's like, just even thinking about that is insane. Like, to have 1 million views on one video is unreal. It's like, on the lead up towards the end of 2020, I was looking at it near enough every day thinking, am I going to hit it for the new year? Like, am I actually going to hit it for the end of 2020? Unfortunately, we didn't. We are very close. I think it's about 40,000 views away, and the way the views are going up, honestly, we should probably hit that by the end of January or like sort of start of February. So that's going to be insane. insane. It's like, I cannot wait for that. That would be my first ever video to hit 1 million views. So I'm really looking forward to that, you know, that's definitely exciting. Other than that though, we started streaming on Twitch. I know the streams were definitely on and off in the year, like there were definitely quite a few gaps in the streams. But it was something we started doing quite a lot more compared to previous years. You know, we started doing challenge streams, we were having some fun on random games that I've never really done on the channel, and we were just having, you know, a good laugh. Like, to me, streams are just a way for us to interact. You know, we can all jump in the chat, we can all have some fun, we can all have a laugh in real time. So streaming is definitely one of the things that I loved about 2020. You know, just the sheer interaction from you guys, and obviously all the support, and that was amazing. Combine that with the Discord server got opened up to the entire public, and that really took off. Like, so many people in there, and just looking at it like each day, and that, you know, it's like you wake up in the morning, you look at chat lobby, and it's like so many new messages. It's like there's just so many people like really jumping into the conversation, having a laugh, and really being part of the Primal Army community, which is absolutely amazing. It's like I'm so glad that the community is so mature, so fun, and just so full of life. It's such an amazing thing to not only be part of, but, you know, like to encourage as well. And what that means is, if you're not in the Discord server, come join. We have some fun. Link down below in the description. But yeah, so 2020 was a big year for me and the channel. You know, it's like so many things started, so many things carried on, and even though obviously, you know, things in real life, there were quite a few hiccups in 2020, but in the end we made it through. Now, how did we do with numbers for 2020? Well, let's take a look, shall we? So in 2020 we gained 36,000 subscribers. We did lose 6,600 though, which gave us a total of 29,900 extra subscribers, which means, yeah, on a subscriber basis, you know, 2019 was better than 2020. Definitely quite a few things got in the way in 2020, you know what I mean? Like, look at the last month and a half or so of YouTube. Because of raiding on FF14, for example, you know, it's like I haven't really uploaded much. Then, obviously, as I mentioned, 2020 had quite a few hiccups. So, content definitely took a big backseat in 2020 compared to 2019. So honestly, even with that, you know, I'm really pleased with the numbers, to be honest, because even though 2020 had its problems, without those problems, that means that 2020 probably would have been a lot better than 2019 in terms of channel growth with subscribers. However, if we look at views, that's 7 million views. So definitely a lot less views, you know, definitely a lot less views. But when you look at the content I put out in 2019 and the content I put out in 2020, completely understandable. You know, it's completely understandable why the views were lower. Hours watched, though, is actually a lot higher. We have nearly 100,000 hours more. In fact, no, we have more than 100,000. So 2019, we obviously had 933,000 hours watched. 2020, we had over 1.06 million hours watched, which means even though we had so many less viewers, it seems you guys were enjoying the content in 2020 a lot more in general, which is just fantastic news. You know, it's like, I don't really care if the viewers are lower. What I care about is everybody having fun, you know, everybody enjoying the content. And the fact that, you know, like, even though there was a lot less viewers, the hours watched is so much higher. To me, that says that 2020 was better than 2019 because you guys enjoyed the content a lot more. Because if you enjoyed the content a lot more, you're probably going to watch it a lot more. So, you know, that's why I look at the hours watched so positively. You know, the fact you guys watch the content longer means you probably enjoyed it a lot more, which to me, you know, that's just one of the best things. Impressions, a little bit worse than 2019, which, you know, I mean, impressions are basically just how many people saw the thumbnail on YouTube, you know, whether it's in the sidebar, on the homepage, and things like that. Obviously, impressions is pretty much the same, but because the views is a lot lower, that means that typically people saw the thumbnails on the side, but they didn't really click it as much. So something I'm probably going to have to work on there, you know, maybe look into my thumbnails, look into my titles, descriptions, you know, things like that. See sort of what I can change to maybe get the, you know, the views a little higher for that many impressions. All in all, though, you know, I'm not too disappointed. I mean, it's a little less than a 10% click-through rate. Well, I mean, it's about 5% click-through rate, which honestly, you know, I can't complain about. 5% still really, really good. I mean, like 2019, that was only about 6%, so, you know, not much of a difference when you look at it like that. What was impressive, though, is the likes. So, obviously, we had, like, 2 million less views last year. We had more likes. We had nearly 20,000 more likes and 2,000 less dislikes, which, again, you know, it just goes back to the hours watched. You know, you guys seem to be enjoying the content a lot more, and that's what I'm super chuffed about, you know. It means that the content I was putting out in 2020 was more enjoyable, more engaging, and just more fun in general for you guys. So that's something that now I can take a look at, you know. I can look at what content I made in 2019, and then what content I made in 2020. Then I can look at, you know, the views of videos, the likes on videos, the comments, and I can really start to see what you guys enjoy and what you guys don't enjoy. And then I can move forward making more content that you do enjoy, you know? So all being well, 2021 is going to be an amazing year because now I obviously have a better grasp of what you guys want to see. So we can really start planning things out a lot better now, and then I can really get the content going that you guys are deeply interested in, which is going to be absolutely insane, because I know a lot of the content you guys are interested in is the content I'm interested in, which is a win-win situation for both of us. Now, how about we actually talk about some of the things we're going to do in 2020, because I know that's what some of you are here for. Wait, 2020? No, let's not repeat 2020. Let's talk about some of the things that we will be doing in 2021. So, obviously, you know, content, big thing, you know, we're going to keep doing that. There is going to be more Let's Plays, probably not as many as last year in 2019. Let's Plays, I'm kind of thinking about moving away from. Like, I have fun with Let's Plays, but I think when it comes to video formats, they're not really as fun or engaging anymore. So I think for Let's Plays, you know, I might move them more over to streams. You know, we'll stream Let's Plays. That's kind of one of the things I'm thinking. Don't know if it's going to be that way for all of 2021. Like, I'm probably going to mix it up a little, you know, some videos, some live streams. Well, like, some games will be full videos, some games will be full live stream, and so on and so forth. And then we'll just go from there and see, you know, see what the general reaction is. Other than that, there is, of course, more overpowered videos, you know. I know what you guys like. I know what you guys like. You guys love the overpowered stuff. So, of course, there is going to be more of them coming as well. More challenges, because I mean, you know, you guys love seeing me torture myself, so let's do it, you know, I'm always up for torture, even if it is on myself. But yeah, so overpowered and challenges is definitely going to be a big part of 2021, I think. I do have a few ideas already jotted down in my my videos to make list. Some of them I'm going to have to go through, you know, like really plan out and that. Because of that, I don't think there's going to be an overpowered video anytime soon. Definitely not in January, to say the least. January is going to be quite busy because I do have a few projects already lined up for January, which means, unfortunately, I just don't have any time to make another overpowered video right now. I do have some that I'm in the process of making, you know, like the grinds are already underway. But again, it's a time thing, you know, like they're gonna take quite a bit longer to finish off, and then we'll go from there. But challenges, maybe this month, maybe next month, who knows? We'll have to wait and see. Other than that, there's gonna be a few new things. So. Not long ago, one of the things I tried was a top 5 list for Final Fantasy IX. and you guys seem to enjoy it, you know? Like, I know a lot of people posted comments basically saying how, you know, you're expecting it to just be the generic top 5 stuff that everybody's seen a million times, and how you're all pleasantly surprised that it was an actual in-depth list that really broke the mold compared to other top 5s. So for me, that's, you know, that's a pleasing comment. You know, I love seeing comments like that. So it might be something that I do more of, maybe not often, but I'm probably gonna make more of them, because that was fun to make, especially all the research. You know, it's like, even for me, I learned a few things while researching them. So definitely something we might take another look at. Other than that, though, there are going to be a few more hidden secrets as well. So I don't mean hidden secrets as in like we're gonna have more like top 5s of hidden secrets. No. I mean the videos are hidden secrets. So what I mean by that is I've been spitballing some ideas for I mean probably like 3 or 4 weeks now, maybe even a bit longer. You know, like just trying to form the idea in my head, jotting it down, and then doing like a spider diagram for how I can expand that idea and things like that. And they are beginning to take a rough shape now. And honestly, I'm really excited to make some of these videos. So hopefully you guys will agree with them as well. But I'm not going to say too much on that. You know, I'm not going to say too much on that. All I will say is get hype, because they're going to be fun, for sure. They're going to be a lot of fun. And of course, let's talk about streams. So obviously, I did start streaming on Twitch quite a lot in 2020. We moved back over to YouTube, because, well, Twitch kind of screwed me over, and they're screwing you viewers over as well. So we're probably going to carry on streaming on both Twitch and YouTube. Yeah, Twitch says it's not allowed, but screw Twitch, you know. Like, I don't really care what Twitch says at this point. As long as they keep locking viewers into viewing in very specific, you know, like bit rates and qualities and that, I don't care. It's like, if people can't enjoy my stream on Twitch because of Twitch, then that's not my problem. I'm just gonna move platforms so everybody can enjoy. So yeah, we're gonna have more streams on YouTube and Twitch. No set schedule, because honestly I'm still trying to figure out what I'm gonna do with my streams. I know I do still have the dual FF10 playthrough to go through. That is gonna be something that will get finished. I'm not quite sure on how I'm going to do it yet, though. I don't know if I'm going to sort of carry out that on stream, or if I'm going to do it off stream and make it as like a highlight video, similar to how, you know, like my challenge videos, my overpowered videos and that are. So streaming is something that, you know, I'm taking a bit of a back step from. I'm looking at the whole thing and I'm thinking, you know, what can I do that's fun, that's engaging, that everybody can jump into, you know? So until I figure that out, streams are going to be a little sporadic. There is going to be some streams, you know, where I try out new things and everything like that. And then, obviously, if you guys can let me know what you think of those streams, then that'll help me get a bigger picture of, you know, more where I can take the streams in the future. But yeah, I definitely want you guys to let me know what you think down below, because honestly, like 2021, I'm really looking forward to. You know, I have so many things I want to do. I have so many things in the pipeline. It's like I've already started planning out videos for the year. Yes, not just the week or the month, the year. So that should tell you how much I am looking to do this year. But you'll just have to stay excited and you know, keep waiting around, because they're not quite ready yet. They're not quite ready yet, unfortunately, but they will be soon. Anyway, though, guys, that is going to be the end of my 2020 year in review. I hope you guys enjoyed all the content in 2020. I want to thank everybody so much for joining the Primal Army and sticking around for this, well, hell of a year, to say the least. Hopefully, though, 2021 is going to be a lot better for all of us, and not only that, content-wise, I'm hoping you enjoyed so much more than 2020 as well. So, let's all have some fun. Join the Discord if you're not already in there, and look forward for what is to come. As always, though, everybody, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye!